Why did I create this video? Well, it was January 1 of 2017, and this particular year was going to be my 50th birthday. And I was like, I need to do something different. I'm about to be 50 years old. I've been doing the same old thing. I need to do something different. And I need some motivation to do something different. You see, I'm a people person. I love people. I love helping other people. But this year, 2017, I needed people to help me. So I came up with this idea, what if I go on Facebook to my friends and families and say, who would give me $50 if I lost 50 pounds for my 50th birthday? And I had a lot of people who said they would, and a lot of people started to encourage me. And so that is the beginning of my journey. It may have been for selfish motives, but it was the beginning of doing something different. Trying to lose 50 pounds, my thought, I can lose 50 pounds, but to have people encourage me and say, you can do it, that was the motivation I needed. So I started this journey, and that's why this video was created, to share my journey. So that's what I decided to do for myself. For my 50th birthday, is to create this video to share with someone else about the highs and lows, the struggles of trying to lose weight, trying to change and do something different, no longer being insane, doing the same thing and thinking something different would happen, but making an effort to do something different in hopes that something different would happen. And that is why this video was created. Well, when I started my journey, that meant that I had to get on the scale. And then that meant that I needed to have some people that I would be accountable to. So I have a coworker that works out all the time and doesn't even need to. She's so skinny, but she still works out. And I'm just like, really? So, but I needed some people that I could be accountable to, and she was one of them. And so she had a scale in front of her desk, and that's where I went to weigh myself. And so she was like, the person that, to show the validation of my weight, if I went and weighed it, and she would take the picture that would show that I wouldn't cheat anyone. And so I went and got on the scale, and it was hard. It was hard to see the reality of what I weighed. That was really hard. But it was a wake-up call. It was a wake-up call for myself to say, hey, you got to do something. You got to do something different. And so I was like, there's no way I could share how much I weighed to the people who said they would give me $50. So I didn't share it. So that's how the video came about. Then I said, I would create a video. That video would be my journey, and could show people, the journey of trying to lose that weight. Beginning of my weight journey, I would go walk in the morning, I would walk at night, I would walk at work. I had coworkers that would go downstairs every day and take a smoke, and while they would go downstairs and take a smoke, I would walk around the area and walk while they would take a smoke. Or there's a little hallway at my job, I would walk back and forth on the hallway, and then at lunchtime me and my coworker, we would walk the block. So my first thing was about just moving, keep moving. That's something that I wasn't doing. So I'm just like, okay, my body, if I start doing something that I hadn't been doing, then, I could lose the weight, So I just kept moving, kept walking. Fitbit, that's something that is a great challenge when the Fitbit, having friends that you're all challenging each other to try to outwalk each other. So that was something that I used to motivate myself, was my Fitbit, and challenging people to walk and trying to get at least 10,000 steps or more. The month of January was excitement month, because it was a month that I set out, I made a goal and I set out to do that goal. So I was excited that I set that goal, and I was excited that I was doing something about it. So the month of January was excitement. It's just like, the first of the year when you set a new year's resolution, you're excited in the beginning, or you're determined in the beginning, and as time goes on, different feelings and emotions set in. So month of January was a good month. The month of February was a distraction. And I had gained a pound. And I said, how could I have gained a pound when I had been walking twice and 3 times a day because I was off work? I am so discouraged. But after we looked at my meal plan, I was eating a cup of this, a cup of that, and salads, and along with the workout, I could have gained a pound. So I'm so discouraged that I went and got me an icy from Taco Bell. And a cheesy beef mini quesadilla. And I'm about to eat 4 of them, so I can waddle in my sadness. The month of March was the month where I had been doing it for 2 months, and then I would fluctuate between 5 pounds, losing 5 pounds and gaining 5 pounds. So the month of March was a struggle because, I had been doing it consistently for 2 months. And then, how do I go down 5 and gain 5, if I'm doing something consistent? And as you saw in the video, of me learning about, eating enough to take my body out of starvation mode. I'm just like, wait a minute. You think that the less you eat, then you don't gain weight. But then you got a whole nother thing to figure out. If you don't eat enough, then your body gonna store fat. And I'm just like, really? So the month of March was a struggle with, with that going up and down. So the end of March, I took on another challenge. And that is Camp Gladiator. I would every day I would see these group of people in different locations, and they would be working out, and I'm just like, I cannot do that. No big person can go out there and do that. I see all skinny people, but they were offering a special where, for 4 weeks, if you check in at least 11 times, you could get it for $16. And I was like, okay, $16. Let me just go and, check that out. And so I started Camp Gladiator, and I started going once a week. And wow, that was a bigger challenge with the running and the weights, and a lot of weights, burpees and V-ups, and and I'm just like, my butt too big to be up in the air doing all of that. But I continued to do it, and I did it for 4 weeks. And one of the things that the trainer had text me and asked me, what did I want to accomplish for the 4 weeks? I was like, for 4 weeks, I want to lose 50 pounds. Hey. So he was like, I don't think that would work, that you can lose 50 pounds over 4 weeks. That would be kind of harmful for you. And I was like, okay, so how many can I lose? So he was like, 15 pounds would be a good pound. I was like, okay, I want to lose 15 pounds. Okay, that's 15 pounds less, over 4 weeks. So I did those 4 weeks. I even kicked it up that I was doing 2-a-days. So I started doing that instead of, all the walking I was doing. And then by then, I had talked to my trainer as far as what I ate, and I was eating more of a cup of this, a cup of that. That's, anything that I ate, I measured it by a cup, a cup of this and a cup of that. And so that kind of helped me from not overindulging in what I ate in, I'm just going to get a cup of this. And, still, after that 4 weeks, there were still heartaches with it, because I would go and weigh and I would gain. And my trainer was like, how are you gaining? You're doing all this workout, how are you gaining? And I'm just like, I don't know, because I'm eating a cup of this and a cup of that. I don't know why I'm gaining. And so somebody was like, you're probably gaining muscle. And muscle weigh more than fat. I'm just like, God, something else to consider, something else to think about. Gaining muscle, all I want to do is lose 50 pounds. How did I know I was going to be gaining muscle? So those 4 weeks were over, and I decided to purchase another 4 weeks of a Camp Gladiator. And then someone was saying to me, they was like, well, you might need some help with your eating and stuff, try some supplements. So then I joined It Works and ordered me some supplements. I ordered the Fat Burners and the Thermal Fit, and I started taking those with my workout. I'm like, okay, I'm eating a cup of this, a cup of that, And I'm doing Camp Gladiator sometimes twice a week. And I'm doing supplements. Come on now. Something gotta give. Something's got to give. And so, so now, that's what the month of April, I forgot I was telling you about the different months. So the month of April was a month of, just trying to figure out, what works for me. Because, I talked to different ladies and different people did different things. Some people did Whole30. Some of them did intermittent fasting, and I'm just like, okay, I need to find out what's going to work for my body. Because you just have to find out what will work for you. And so that's what the month of April was about, trying to figure out. And that's why I did another, 4 weeks for Camp Gladiator. I mean, if anything, I'm building muscle. Eventually, it'll start toning and eating fat, Eventually, I hope. So now we're in the month of May, and I have 2 days left before my 50th birthday. And month of May is about finishing. I put myself out there, and that's okay. So now it's about finishing to accomplish something that sorry about that, battery low. Finishing to accomplish something that I started out doing, So that's what the month of May is about, finishing.
When she first started, come here. She first started camp, she was a headache, and now she's still a headache, but I love her a little bit more. But she's progressed a lot, not just physically, mentally. She's come a long way, starting to just understand the overall process of just health and fitness. And that's really what it's all about, just day by day progression toward all of your goals and everything that comes along with it. It's more of a mental battle than it is actually a physical battle. So just understanding eating right, understanding the importance of working out, and just a day by day learning your body, learning what you can do, and doing things you never thought you could do.
Right.
So boom.
All right, so Karen has done amazing over these past 8 weeks. First 8 weeks, or the first week of the 8-week process, I could tell Camp Gladiator it's a challenge for most people, and it's definitely getting acclimated to the different exercises we do, the different movements we do, the names of everything that we have. It's definitely something that you have to kind of get acclimated to. But she stuck to it. She knocked out every movement, and she's just been staying with it ever since. And her progress is amazing. As far as she's moving a lot smoother and better. Her flexibility has definitely increased, as well as she has decreased as far as inches as well. And you can definitely see it out here. Her wind is better. She's moving faster. Everything is just moving like it should. And it's taking one step at a time. Everything we're doing is one step at a time.
I'm hoping to show you some things that I could not do in the beginning, and that is to run. You should see, there will be a video of me running 100 yards. At the same time, you can see me being able to lift up my legs up high. That's something I haven't been able to do. There's these workout pants that I ordered from China, and I ordered them a 3X, but I guess that's according to China's size people of 3X, and I couldn't get in them. They would only come up right at the back of my butt, at my hind legs. They would only come that far. But you know what? I wore them anyway, because I was like, okay, this is the farthest you gonna come up? Well, if I can, during this journey, if I can get them up over my butt, then that means I lost. Hey guys, I got them up. This is the beginning. They not all the way up, but they up. Before they was like right here. I can't turn around. You see my butt. They were right here before I got them over my butt. This is the beginning. Yeah, Chinese style clothing. I would have some pictures of some of the pants that are bigger in the waist. For some reason, I lost more inches, and I didn't measure my inches in the beginning because, you know, I didn't know I was going to do this video, but I didn't measure my waist and my inches because most of the time you lose weight in your waist and your inches, your waist. You lose inches first before you lose weight. So I didn't measure that. But there are some pants that are a little bigger than normal. This is what I am deciding to do. I don't believe I lost 50 pounds. I am going to weigh in to let you see what my weight loss have been or is. But I'm going to keep the challenge. You know, I'm going to be 50 years old for the whole year. So I'm going to continue to fight to lose the 50 pounds. I'm going to continue it. So, I started this journey, and I'm gonna finish this journey, and that's to lose 50 pounds. So I'll be 50 years old for a whole year. So I'm gonna continue to accomplish the goal of losing 50 pounds for my 50th birthday before I turn 51, is to lose this 50 pounds. So follow my journey. I hope that this journey will inspire you to take a journey, to do something that you never did before, to challenge yourself, to stop being insane and expect something new to happen. You're going to have to do something. You're going to have to change. You're going to have to do something different in order for something different to happen. So come on for the ride. Let's do this. I want to give a shout out to all the people who supported me and held me accountable. My Fitbit crew, those ladies who challenged me in walking 30,000 steps in a day. Come on now. I think they put it on their dog. But anyway, thanks for all the Fitbit ladies who join the challenge each week. My co-worker that walked with me, the trainers in Camp Gladiator. Thank you guys so much. Jeremy, Brandon, Antoine, Antonio, I think, and Jay, and the ladies at the camp that encouraged me. Wanda, thank you so much. Just thank you, everybody, my family, my kids that supported me during this journey. I really, really appreciate that. Thanks. Oh, I forgot. Because I was inspired to do this journey, I would like to take on another challenge, and that is to put on a fitness camps for kids. I was driving one day and I came to a stop sign, and there was this kid that was walking across the street, and he was overweight. And I thought about myself, and I'm older. I'm almost set in my ways. It's been older. But our kids, if we can change or impact them or help them to do something different than what we did. So I am inspired to do a fitness camp for kids. I would love to do this camp for a week where we would invite kids to come out and do different exercises and challenges, and that they don't have to pay anything. They just come. And if we could get some trainers to volunteer their time, you know, if I got enough money, I would pay them. But if we could get trainers to come out and volunteer their time for a week and do this fitness camp for kids, that would be so awesome. That would be so awesome. So I know in the beginning of the video, it was about me losing 50 pounds for my 50th birthday to get $50. And for those friends and family who still may bless me with the $50, I'm going to buy a couple things for my birthday. I want a luggage set. I hate going to the airport and carrying luggage that's not on wheels. I'm gonna get a luggage set, and I'm gonna get a massage, and I'll probably buy a couple outfits. But other than that, that's all I need. But with the other money that if people give me, I would like to do a fitness camp for kids for a week, for them to come out and work out and do fun games and have healthy snacks for the kids. So if you would like to donate towards that or help organize that, I just have the vision. But if you would like to be a part of that, I have created a t-shirt called the Journey to Inspire t-shirt. And if you would like to buy a t-shirt for probably $10, $10 or $12, the money would go towards helping put on this camp for kids, that we would have a fitness camp for kids. And I pray that this would be the beginning of it, that every year we could put on a fitness camp for kids. So if you would like to be a part of that challenge, buy a t-shirt. I'm going to be putting my PayPal information or my address. So if you want to send some money in the mail to be a part of this challenge, that would be awesome. It would be indeed a blessing to be able to be a part and bless someone else. And we would take videos. We'll show you pictures. We will be accountable for what you give. And it would be awesome. But it would be the beginning of doing something for somebody else. So I hope that you will give or be a part of it. Thank you.
Girl, come on, get up. It's your birthday. Hey. Why are you still in the bed? It is 7 o'clock. You is 50 years old. Nobody but God. What a blessing. Get up. It's time to get this day started, get the party started. I'm ready for tonight. Happy birthday, Karen. I love you. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you tonight. All right, bye.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.